All right, let's talk about the absolutely staggering price tag for building the future of AI. It's a cost that can really be boiled down to one almost unbelievable number.
$50 billion. And get this, that's not the total for the whole industry. Nope, that's the investment a single AI company is making just to build the computers to power its tech. It's a number so big, it's honestly hard to wrap your head around.
And a number like that, well, it just naturally leads to a huge question. And that's what we're going to dig into today. What does it actually take to build and power the future of artificial intelligence?
Okay, so let's get into it. This colossal $50 billion bet is being placed by the AI company Anthropic. You've probably heard of them. They're the developers behind the really popular chatbot, Claude. And they just dropped this bombshell announcement that is sending some serious waves through the tech world.
So here's the game plan. Anthropic is pouring all that cash into new computing infrastructure. To do it, they're teaming up with a London-based company called FluidStack, and they're going to build brand new and very energy-hungry data centers in Texas and New York. And the reason why is pretty simple. They need to keep up with the absolutely exploding demand for their AI Claude from hundreds of thousands of businesses.
Now, an investment this big isn't just some abstract number on a spreadsheet. It has a real, tangible impact right here on the ground. Anthropic is saying these projects are going to create about 800 permanent jobs and, get this, a staggering 2,400 construction jobs.
But here's the thing. Anthropic's $50 billion plan, as massive as it is really just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. What we're witnessing right now is a frantic, industry-wide arms race for computing power, and it all comes down to a simple fact. Large language models are incredibly power-hungry. I mean, training them means processing trillions of data points, and just running them for users like you and me requires immense, constant computation.
If you want a sense of the scale, just look at this number. According to a recent report from TD Cowen, cloud providers lease 7.4 gigawatts of data center capacity in the US, and that wasn't just a single quarter. That's more than the entire previous year combined. It's just wild.
So what in the world is a gigawatt? You know, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's basically a billion watts. To put that into perspective, just 1 gigawatt is enough electricity to power a pretty big city. So the tech industry just leased enough new capacity to power more than 7 of them, and they did it in just 3 months.
So who was leasing all that power? Well, you can see here, Oracle is leading the pack. They secured a massive amount of capacity, and a lot of that is to support Anthropic's main rival, OpenAI. Right behind them, you've got Google and, of course, FluidStack, which is building out all that infrastructure for Anthropic.
And it just doesn't stop there. The spending is happening everywhere. Microsoft is deep in the game, too. They just announced they're building what they're calling a massive supercomputer that connects data centers in Georgia and Wisconsin, all to power its own AI models and, of course, partners like OpenAI. So this incredible spending spree, this great AI build-out, it raises a really critical question. It's the one that everyone from Wall Street to Silicon Valley is asking right now. Is this a totally necessary investment boom to build the future we're all talking about? Or is this an unsustainable bubble that's just getting bigger and bigger, waiting to pop?
You know, naturally, all this spending is making some investors pretty nervous. I mean, think about it. These AI startups are spending billions on hardware before many of them have turned a single dollar of profit. That raises some serious questions about their long-term sustainability. And it goes beyond the balance sheets. People are worried about the environmental toll of these energy-hungry facilities and what it could mean for local electricity bills.
For their part, the companies, they know people are watching. They hear these concerns. In its announcement, Anthropic made sure to put out this statement, saying it will prioritize cost-effective, capital-efficient approaches. It's kind of like them saying, hey, we know we're spending a lot, but we're trying to be smart about it.
Okay, so if you strip away all the massive numbers and the investor debates, what's the ultimate goal here? What is really truly at stake in this race to build?
The answer is actually pretty simple. These companies are in a flat-out race to build the actual physical foundation of our AI-powered future. This isn't just about making better chatbots. No, this is about creating the fundamental infrastructure that's going to power a whole new generation of super sophisticated AI tools for absolutely everyone, from massive corporations down to you and me. And that kind of brings us full circle to our final question. There is zero doubt that the future of AI is being built right now, with steel and concrete and billions of dollars. But when you look at the sheer scale of this whole thing, and the very real concerns it raises, you're left to wonder, at what cost?